Hi everyone, it's Miss Gibbs. We are starting our ice cream sundaes by making our armature out of a sphere. Piece of tin foil, ball it up, place it in the cup. Make sure it has a little bit of wiggle room. If you make it too small like that, it's really simple to fix. You can just pull the pieces out a little bit. Doesn't have to be a perfect sphere because we'll be covering it with Mod Magic. Next, we're going to open our pouch of Mod Magic and divide it in half. Doesn't have to be exact. After you pull it in half, you're going to place the extra right in the packaging so it stays workable. We're going to add color to our Mod Magic. We've done this before in class. We're going to add some color and then squish it all together. And do that until you have the color that you want. Next, we're going to roll a sphere and then flatten it. If you have a brayer, you can use that. Or we can do that with our hands. Just kind of push it down with our palm, flip it over, push it down, flip it over. Really kind of work the edges so we get it to be big enough to cover our tinfoil armature. Now we're going to cover our armature by placing our Mod Magic over it. Just gently place it on top. If the bottom's not covered 100%, that's okay. And you see, I have a tiny little hole there. That's all right. I'm going to show you how to fix it. You could just gently move the Mod Magic over it to cover it. And that's going to add to the texture of the ice cream, because ice cream isn't a perfectly smooth sphere. Ice cream has cracks in it too. Then you place it in your cup. Wipe the marker off your hand so that you don't end up getting it on the whipped cream part. Now we're going to take a little piece, set it aside so that we can make the cherry. And we're going to roll a coil for the whipped cream topping. So I rolled it into a sphere. And now you see I'm just rolling it on the table. Move your hand to kind of get it even when you're rolling that coil. If I roll it too much in one spot, it's going to be weak in that area and it might break off. Then when I think my coil's long enough, I can kind of roll it on one end to kind of get that little tip that would be the end of the whipped cream. Of course, you don't have to do that. You could put your cherry right on top of the end and you won't even see it. And here's the thing. When we're placing this on top, once it's stuck, it is stuck. There is no pulling that whipped cream coil off. So really pay close attention to where you are placing it. Lay it on top. Don't really push it down because then you're going to lose those coil shapes. Now we add our chocolate syrup, which is our glue topping. Drizzle it on top. It's okay if you get it on the cup. That's how it would be in real life. And then we're going to sprinkle some crushed up crayons on top. Those are our sprinkles. Now we're going to make our cherry. Roll a sphere. And you're going to use a red marker. Just color the outside. It will get on your hands. It's okay. Once you have that entire sphere covered, you're going to place it right on top. Now we're going to take half a toothpick, color that red. And put in the cherry. And there you go. You can coat this with Mod Podge after it dries. And you can also add a spoon.